Hey guys, so from time to time I get comments left by viewers telling everybody not to be accepting these low paying offers, which I absolutely agree with, but they're saying, you know, stop accepting these low paying offers so the apps will stop sending them out to us. Now the only problem here is that there's so many new drivers coming in constantly. The reality is this is probably never going to stop because newer drivers come in. One, they don't know any better until they come across somebody's channel telling them otherwise. I hear it all the time that, you know, people didn't know any better. They used to accept whatever came their way because they're afraid of being deactivated, which is completely false. You will not be deactivated from declining offers, or I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you guys. I would have been deactivated a long time ago. But this is why the low offers will never change, because new drivers are constantly coming in. Again, they don't know any better. Or two, I've even had people tell me, you know, me telling them, you know, be picky with what you accept. I go over my dollar per mile ratio, which is $2 per mile. And they tell me that they accept every offer. That's how they make money. And, you know, accepting these $2, $3, $4 offers, backwards offers, which is like, you know, a $5 offer for 9 miles, which we're seeing a lot more of these days. You're not going to make any money. So that's why things will never change with these low paying offers. As nice as it would be to, you know, get the message across to everybody, that just is not the reality. You always have people that, you know, one, don't watch, you know, YouTube channels or go on forums or whatnot looking for information. They just go in thinking that they have to accept every offer. So when a $2 offer comes their way for 4 miles, they're accepting it because they think that they have to. And then, you know, the apps are going to keep sending them out because they know somebody's going to accept this offer. And, you know, the other thing is, you know, newer drivers too get concerned about, well, if nobody accepts this offer, the customer's not going to get their food. Well, that is not the case because, you know, once everybody keeps declining it, the pay does go up and eventually a driver will accept the offer once they feel it's reasonable for them. And I've mentioned this before, I like to stick around the $2 per mile ratio. For example, if I get an offer for $10, I want the mileage to be around 5 miles, give or take. Now, I know in some people's markets, you guys will go with $1.50, whatever works for you that keeps you busy and where you're profitable, making money. You have to do what's best for you, but you don't want to be accepting these low paying offers. But yeah, that's why things will never change, because newer drivers are constantly coming in and they just don't know any better. Of course, I want to hear your thoughts on this, of why the low offers will never change, but that's my thoughts on it. Again, newer drivers are constantly coming in. I don't see the OG drivers out like I used to. I used to go to restaurants and see people that I would see all over the place. You just don't see that anymore. I mean, occasionally you'll see somebody, but not like it was before. But anyways, I'm going to get these apps turned on, see what the first offer is that we can get lined up and get these wheels to moving. All right, guys, took a moment for the offers to start coming in. Of course, I was getting a little concerned. Did my usual loop, you know, where all of your restaurants are. This is what they started me off with this evening. $6.64 for 7.6 miles. That is a backwards offer. Absolutely not. And then shortly after a little bit of silence, $4.02 for 8.6 miles. Another really backwards offer. That is a big no. Held out as I usually do. Finally got something reasonable. $8.62 for 4.2 miles for Taco Bell. Now, this is one of my favorite Taco Bells that I do like picking up from because they usually have the order ready or it's close to being ready. We're heading in. All right, yay. Cool. All right, guys, as you could tell, order was on the shelf. Like I said, one of my favorite Taco Bells. I have two that, you know, I don't care for picking up at, and then I have two that I love picking up from because they usually have it together, orders ready. Let's go get this customer. Their Taco Bell food is in the hot bag. 5 minutes, 2 miles. It is an apartment. Not sure what apartment complex it is, but we'll find out when we get there. We're on our way. All right, guys, to the 4th floor we go. I think, or maybe it's a second. Guess we'll find out. Oh, I guess there's only 2 floors. Look like a lot more down below. All right, guys, order is dropped off. I was thinking it was on the 4th floor. It's kind of deceiving when I pulled up. It was actually only to the 3rd floor. Only had to do 2 flights of stairs, so not bad at all. Yeah, easy drop off. So let's get out of here and see what else we can line up. All right, guys, finally got a reasonable offer, but there was some quiet time in between along with a little bit of declining, but it was well worth the wait. $22.02 for 2 pickups for 7.1 miles. First pickup is here at PF Chang's, which I am here right now. Second pickup would be at BJ's. Now, PF Chang's, sometimes there's a little bit of a wait, and then BJ's has had me waiting too long in some instances. I hope that's not the case. By the time I get this food, I hope BJ's food is ready. We're heading in. Let's go check on this order. Yes, I have a pickup for Tammy C with Uber Eats.
Tammy C?
Yeah.
I'll go check.
Thank you.
The Tammy C?
Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, yay for the order being ready. Now off to BJ's, 4 minutes, 1.6 miles. I do have PF Chang's in the hot bag. Double crossing my fingers that BJ's has the order ready. We're on our way. We're gonna go find out. Hi, pickup for Tyler N with Uber Eats. Awesome, thank you. All right, guys, we are on a roll. BJ's was ready, and you know, sometimes I'm in shock when I come in here and it's ready. There's actually orders sitting on the shelf, so they are pumping them out. Love it. So let's go get the first order dropped off, which is PF Chang's, 10 minutes, 4.1 miles. It is a meet at door. I did message a customer that I am on my way, so she will be prepared. Let's go get them their food. Hi there, how's it going? Good. All right. There you are.
Thank you very
much.
much.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. All right, guys, easy drop off. I did message a customer when I had arrived. Sometimes they'll be at the door. I did have to ring the doorbell. She came right to the door, so no big deal at all. Orders dropped off. Next customer is 2 minutes, 0.9 miles around the corner. It is a leave at door, but they did say to please ring the doorbell when dropping off. I have to remember to do that. We're on our way. We're heading there now. All right, guys, order is dropped off, and I remembered to ring the doorbell. As soon as I rang the doorbell, I'm not sure if you guys could hear the kids in there. We're getting excited. I'm sure they are happy to have their dinner. Last time a customer had a note in there for me to ring the doorbell, and it was leave at door. I totally spaced it, got back into the car, and then remembered that I needed to ring the doorbell, hopped out, went and rang the doorbell for them. You know, usually with the leave at doors, I don't ring the doorbell unless they tell me to, so I spaced it last time, so I was like, I better not space it this time. I remembered. So they got their order. All shall be well. Tonight has been a slower night, you know, with some bad offers coming in here and there, holding out as I usually do for the reasonable offers. Got this last really good offer, and both restaurants had the order ready, which makes me super happy when it works out that way. Especially they have a history of taking a little bit longer, at least with me in the past, but it hasn't been too bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me, and of course, if you did enjoy the ride along, do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.